Hello, this is Chris Goldthorpe from www.chesschesschess.com again. In this segment, I want to describe a rule called the 50-move rule. This move, fortunately for most chess players, does not occur the way I show it in this video. I show it in this video because the players who need to learn about such a basic rule might cause a 50-move repetition in the way that is shown here. But this will just be the first of a few examples on 50-move rule. Now, the 50-move rule states that when your opponent has made 50 consecutive moves without either player having made any capture or pawn move, you may claim a draw. So, at the point in time which he is about to make his 50th move, you should make your move, stop the clock, and then get the tournament director and say, my opponent is about to make his 50th move without any pawn moves or captures, and you may need to prove it with your score sheet. Good players know how to write their moves down and are expected to do so in tournaments. You'll find it's pretty easy when you learn how to do it, but this is one of the reasons why. Now, in a casual game, you might just have some friend count your moves, or just decide, hey, buddy, you don't know how to do a checkmate with a king and a rook, so we'll just call it a draw. Anyway, straight ahead with the example, let's suppose play follows like this. And there has been capturing, and there has been no pawn moves. What do you mean? Now he avoids a threefold repetition once again. If you are a chess teacher, that you have seen exactly this many times. Obviously, white does not know how to do this checkmate, and if you're a tournament director who is also a chess teacher, you're very tempted to just declare it a draw automatically. But you do have to wait until the person who is the white pieces has made 50 moves. Unless black offers a draw and white takes it. Or unless white makes a really egregious mistake like this. So we need not go through all 50 moves. You get the idea here. Notice at one point we accidentally did a threefold repetition. However, if neither player notices the threefold repetition on their own, they might not make a claim. And just because it occurred during the game doesn't mean that the game is still open to having someone go back and say, hey, there was a threefold repetition there. No, that's not the way it works. But if the 50-move rule, if someone claims a draw by 50-move rule, it also works as a draw offer. So you may want to take a look at the segment on draws by agreement if you haven't already and are not familiar with such rules. So this was about the 50-move rule draw. If your opponent makes 50 moves in a row and neither of you all during that time make any pawn move or capture, then you can claim a draw by 50-move rule. Thanks.